Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Johnny Jet here with something a little bit special today. So I was scrolling through YouTube, as one does, looking for a little bit of background music, a little bit of background something, noise in general. And I came across the ROH Pure Gauntlet to determine the new title contender for the Pure Championship in Ring of Honor. It's been uploaded about a week ago, sometime in the last 7 days or something like that. And I was just like, well, it's an hour long, so that would give me background noise for a while. And I'll be honest, I've never really like messed with Ring of Honor like that. I don't really listen to Ring of Honor or watch Ring of Honor. I don't watch a lot of wrestling currently going on. The last time I watched wrestling was still with NWA Power had just like dropped its first season, and I was following that for a little bit. I was following MLW for a little bit, but I never at any point have ever really watched a lot of Ring of Honor. I've always been aware of it, obviously. Like, you know, it was a big indie promotion in the mid-2000s, which is when I stopped really watching wrestling consistently. I followed it, you know, this entire time, but I haven't watched wrestling since, you know, my company, WCW, you know, died, and then I followed WWE for a little bit. But I saw this video, and I started watching it a little bit, and I was like, you know, I kept looking over at it, and I was like, I could do something with it. I could comment on this, because like I don't know, it might be a little interesting to do a little watch through on this. So it's gonna be a little something different. I'm going to basically MST3K this, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing, and I'm gonna comment over it where I feel necessary and appropriate. And maybe I'll edit it, maybe I won't, maybe I'll just post the raw audio of this and it'll flop completely, who knows. No preparation going into this. I don't know, I'm sure any of the wrestlers, again, I follow indie wrestling to some extent, but I don't watch indie wrestling. I don't watch mainstream wrestling. So, love wrestling, don't watch wrestling, isn't that weird? But I'm going to try this one, I'm going to try the Pure Gauntlet. I've dilly-dallied around for about 3 minutes now, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into this. And you guys can sync it up to the audio. I'll tell you when the actual show starts, and you can sync it up if you want to watch along at home. I'll probably put a link to the video down there. I might start doing this depending on how well over it goes. I might start doing this more regularly with different indie companies and stuff. I like the idea. So alright, let's just get into it. Alright. And I'm going to start the video in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, so, you know, like I said, like I followed wrestling for many, many moons. You know, from the age of like 7 to... Well, I followed it, and I still follow it today. I still watch like a lot of wrestling-related content, but I don't watch wrestling, so I'm not going to know who any of these guys are. I'm just going to give you first impressions and commentary about what I see. So we got Will Ferreira coming out first here. Looks like a dude. Like I could see him coming into my job if he was wearing more clothes. Okay. So let's... Okay, is that Caprice Coleman? I remember him. I saw him in an indie show. If that's Caprice Coleman, he's a cool guy. I've seen him in... I've met him in an indie show once. Okay. Alright. So we've got... okay. They've got kind of a look. Why is he named Adrian Soriano? Why does he not have a cool name? Why is he just some Italian guy? He looks so cool. Why is he some Italian dude? Why is he not like, I don't know, a wrestling name of some sort? Why is he not like Adrian Soriano with like some kind of like cool like nickname thrown in there in parentheses or something? Why does he take the mask off? Oh, that's a mistake. I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He's got like a physique and stuff, but if you're gonna have a cool mask, why would you even have the cool mask made if you're just gonna take the shit off? I don't get that. I do not understand that. Okay. Alright, so I know Ring of Honor a little bit. I did watch the first Ring of Honor show. I did watch that. I hated that. I hated the first Ring of Honor show. But that's why I never followed it again. But I know, like, I've seen individual matches in Ring of Honor. I know the general steez of Ring of Honor. Okay. So this is a gauntlet. I like gauntlets as an idea. I like gauntlets conceptually in pro wrestling. I think it's a good way to build somebody up and make them look really dominant, or you know, really showcase like a bunch of different guys. And it gives you something to work towards. It's not just a pointless match. What I think a lot of... Oh, that was good. I think a lot of modern wrestling has just like pointless matches. Okay. Solid. Shoots him off. Nope. Duck on. Ooh, reversal. Nice. Ducks under. Goes for the... Oh, locks it. Backslide attempt. Nope. Can't get it. Nope. Front chancery. Into... Nope. Can't get a suplex. Rolls him up. Cradle. Alright. 1, 2. No. Okay. It's going to be hard for me not to go into announcer mode now that I think about it. Well, maybe that'll be just a thing I do. Again, no preparation. Good little hammer lock there. Okay. I like Soriano's facial expressions so far. I guess he's got good facials. That's why they don't pause. That's why they don't have him in the mask all the time. But man, if you're not gonna have the guy in a mask, don't have him in a mask. I don't get taking off the mask. I don't get that. If you're gonna wear a mask, wear a mask. Commit to it, coward. Like, one thing I do appreciate conceptually about Ring of Honor is that they do seem to take it a little bit more sport-like, which I appreciate. 2 count, but not a 3. They do try to make it more sporting, like it's more of a struggle, but I don't know. Just, I've never really gotten into the Ring of Honor product in general. They've got cool, like, angles and stuff, it sounds like. I mean... Age of the Fall and you know, all the prophecy stuff was really hot. But like, anytime I've tried to watch Ring of Honor, it's just it's died a death in my view. I cannot watch Ring of Honor for the most part. But I'm gonna give this tournament a try. This little gauntlet anyway. All right, little bow and arrow. Have holds been just buried in wrestling? Do you believe any hold is going to end a match unless it's like someone's finisher? Is there any point to holds in modern wrestling? I mean, from a performance standpoint, maybe, but like from a storytelling standpoint, is he actually trying to win the match with this? Does anyone think he's going to win the match with this? I don't know. Is there a way to work around that? Is there a way to to gimmick that and fix that? Maybe people actually tap out to quote unquote rest holds occasionally. Gets him with the cradle. Nope. Wrestling's weird without an audience. Like, I get this is like a YouTube exclusive and, you know, the times we live in and so on and so forth, but wrestling is so weird without an audience. Switches him around. Arm breaker. Okay. Rolls him through here. Yeah. Okay, good. You know what? I don't know this guy. I don't know his finish. I don't know anything about him, but I do like people... like tapping out as soon as an armbar is locked in. Because that's a shoot sports thing that just... Sure. Sure. You know what? Arm bars. Arm bars should be an automatic tap out. And of course, he's gonna be heel. He's not gonna do the shake, the handshake thing. That okay. The disrespect. Well, you would have won if you wore the mask, or if you had a cool name. Okay. Sure. Returning. Sure. Oh God. Okay, this is a wrestler, I guess. Huh? This is a wrestler, is it? This is what wrestlers look like, is it? I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I don't know. He just looks like a dude who he looks like he works at a gas station. Like dead ass. I'm gonna pay for gas. I'm gonna go up to the counter. I'm gonna see this guy. I could work with this guy. He got a day off from Walmart to come to be a wrestler. I'm gonna bury all these guys. Oh my God. Well, I've never seen any of these dudes before, so like I've never seen any of them before. These are first impressions, and like I don't think that all wrestlers need to be big, like hulked up guys or anything like that. It's just I don't. This is a guy who needs a mask. His face is not. He's not a star. He's not somebody I want to watch do wrestling. You know, I don't know. Maybe he's really good. Maybe he's a good hand. I don't know. We'll find out. Very basic tights, too. Basic tights, basic kick pads, preliminary wrestler written all over him is Ryan Mooney. At least, like, Will Ferreira's got, like, a cool, like, little, like, mohawk thing going on for him, and he's paid some money on his trunks. Trunks might be over-designed. No, it's just camo. That's fine. That's fine. And Ryan Mooney's a veteran in Ring of Honor, is he? That's unfortunate for Ring of Honor, huh? Lean times for Ring of Honor. Looks like he hasn't had a ham sandwich in 2 months. Alright. So Ferreira's finish is the armbar. It's the okay, I'm into that. Gives him something to work towards. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's a good jumpy boy. That's something. Oh, right. The pure rules, like, they have so many rope breaks they can use. Right. They have, like, 3 rope breaks or something like that. Right. It'd be cool if, like, for me, like, the casual viewer that's maybe lured in by, oh, hey, wrestling, I need something to watch. Wrestling is a thing. It'd be nice if they explained the pure rules. I know that could be annoying to, like, regular viewers and stuff like that, but especially in like a gauntlet like this where you're hoping to draw in, especially on YouTube content, and a gauntlet like this where you're hoping to draw in new viewers, maybe you could explain the gimmick a little bit for like casuals and non-purists. But then again, you know, Ring of Honor's never really been for anyone but the Ring of Honor fans. Oh, speaking of which, oh, they're vocal, huh? That's the IWC right there. That's the hardcore IWC nerds right there. They're gonna hate this video. I'm gonna get buried. The clover hold is way too good to be just a nothing move. More people should do the clover hold. It looks cool. Okay. So he would have, okay, I see down there that they've counting the rope breaks like that. Okay, I'm learning. If they didn't explain it, I'm learning as I watch. So don't get mad at me. I will bury like a lot of these Ring of Honor guys because they are super indie dudes, but you know, that's just nature of the game. That's just the nature of the game. I'm hoping Will Ferreira like goes forward with this. I'm starting to like him a little bit. Like, he actually seems like he's pretty solid. Will Mooney, like, good basics, but oh man, the body and the face, I don't know. Good hip toss there. Yep, going for it. Good evasion there. Fireman's carry, very nice. Oh, ooh, oh, okay, all right, that looks good. Ferreira able to easily escape. Okay, all right, he's got it. And tap out, tap out, tap out immediately, tap out immediately. No, no, boo. No, he got the pinfall. No, no, he didn't. Okay, good. Good. Tap. He will hurt. Look, if this was a shoot, he would injure your arm. I don't know. Okay. I want him to sell the arm for the rest of the match now. I want Mooney selling the arm hard. I want him to barely be able to lift that arm. Okay, that's a thing, I guess. Cool. Okay. That's good. Good, I like that. Oh, what? My coworker beat this guy? Huh. Well, I mean, good for him. That's awful. But that's awful, actually. Will Ferreira or armbar guy was really solid, and then there's this nerd. Yeah. Okay. Got a new guy coming out, allegedly. Oh, world famous, so I should know this guy. Being a casual fan, I should be able to immediately recognize. Oh, it's Jay Lethal. No, it's not Jay Lethal. Yeah, I don't know. Is it Jay Lethal? It's probably not Jay Lethal, right? Is it? No, surely not. No, it's definitely not Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal looks much larger than this young man. It's the hat and I saw him was Black Machismo last, I think. So it's the hat and the glasses that threw me off. But I mean, he's got a good look. I mean, he's got a good look until he takes this jacket off, and I feel like he's going to look very small after that. But right now, he looks fine. There's actually no one in the audience at all, so it's weird to do the showboating, crowd hyping stuff when there's literally no one to hype. Is he doing it for me? Am I gonna cheer when he does the thing? Because I don't know. I don't know. Feels like I'd feel stupid if I cheered from my seat like this. Okay. Wow. He is a tiny, tiny person, huh? Ah, his head is way too big for his entire body, huh? Okay. Well, maybe he's good. Maybe he's good in the ring. I like that. I like that. This is an upper body business, man. I don't know. And I don't know anything about this guy, you know, but I'm willing to give him a try. Willing to give him a try as he beats up my coworker. Test of strength. It's anyone's game. No one here looks like they have any real strength. Not sure how he would actually make that work if that was if this was for shoot. I don't know. I don't know, man. Rolls him over. Okay. All right. No, this is fine. Yeah, as long as they do like some quick technical style wrestling, I'll be fine with it. This is not my thing, man. I don't know. I just visually they're not wrestlers, man. I don't know. Like, they're fine preliminary guys. They're fine, like, you know, they look fine to build something with, but they're not the guys to go with. Okay. Okay. Clean break. So who's heel and who's face in this? I thought Ryan Mooney. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. And all the work there was on Ryan Mooney, so he did very well there. But and I don't think there's not a place for Ryan Mooney in wrestling. I just want him to have a mask, and, you know, maybe go to the gym occasionally. Go to the gym, have a sandwich, put a mask on, and Ryan Mooney would be a great hand. Or don't do any of that stuff and just job out, and that's fine too, because he's got the chops for it. He sells pretty good. He's athletic enough. I don't want to just bury these guys. I feel bad about that. But it's just like first impression, man. Good chain wrestling here. Solid wrestling. Oh my god. That's Cheeseburger. I've seen him in a single, like, fucking New Japan tournament, Battle Royal it was. It was a Battle Royal in New Japan. That's Cheeseburger, huh? Ah, he should not be, wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, well, okay. So is he trying to not be a comedy gimmick now? Is that... Ooh! Oh, wow. That's a good way to actually hurt yourself. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to, like, tear your meniscus. I know a little bit about that. That sucks. Okay, so that's Cheeseburger. Okay. I know Cheeseburger. I know of his works. Not saying I like them, but I know of them. He's fine as a comedy guy. There's a place for comedy in wrestling. I just don't know about him now as a shoot, like, serious wrestler. Ooh. But, you know, if he does, you know what, if he wrestles like that, yeah, I'm turning around a little bit. If he wrestles like that, if he wrestles like smart and uses like all these underhanded tactics and stuff to outmaneuver his opponents, I could buy that. But he has to use like the environment to his advantage, or I'm not going to believe him as a wrestler. Now, if you tell me that this guy has like a very high IQ and he's watched wrestling and he knows how to do wrestling, but he's not going to be able to compete with grown men, but he can use the environment to his advantage, and you can even, I would even buy that as a face thing. You don't even have to do that as a heel thing. Okay. I mean, okay. Okay. He was working on the legs, so fine. You know what? Fine. Yeah, put Mooney in a mask. Cheeseburger, make him more of a wily wrestler who outsmarts his opponents. I would be more capable of buying him if he can just out wrestle people, but not like shoot out wrestle people, but like, you know, outsmart them. I'd buy that more. You could buy it. You could build a little bit of a program with him like that. It wouldn't work for long, though. Because eventually somebody's got to outsmart him or beat him or something. He can't... He doesn't have, like, a look that allows him to stay for long. Oh, it's the... Okay. Mike Bennett. I know of him. He's the Canellis guy from... I've seen news things about him. He was part of that cuckold storyline. I know him. Which is, I'm sure, what you want to be remembered by. Yeah, I'm not the most casual fan, but I'm a semi-casual fan at this point, and yeah, that's who I know him as. So, I know he's a hand. I know he's a hand. It'd be nice if they flipped those the name tags around there, because they had them on the opposite sides. There we go. That's better. There you go, guys. I mean, it's weird that the wrestlers had to move into position. Seems like the production team could have got that one right. But, you know, here we are. There's no reason that Mike Bennett shouldn't be able to beat Cheeseburger unless Cheeseburger's able to outsmart him. There is no way that this grown man should not be able to beat up this athlete should be able to beat up this guy off the street. Unless this guy is a savant, a wrestling savant. Yeah, Mike Bennett should be able to beat him in like no time. Oh! Okay. I'm watching this one. I'm paying attention to this one because I want to see what other people have said is good about Mike Bennett, and I'm hoping that Cheeseburger will be. I'm hoping that he's going to do something good. I'm hoping that he's going to be booked the way that I would want him to be booked. I do like him using joint manipulation. That's good. Him using more joint manipulation, which should be illegal in professional wrestling. According to the rules of wrestling, joint manipulation, joint holds are illegal in American pro wrestling. But, you know, I guess not. I guess not. Nothing's really illegal anymore. Like closed fist punches and all that stuff is just, it's fine. No one cares anymore. But yeah, according to the rules of wrestling, joint manipulation should be illegal. But if anyone's going to do joint manipulation, it should be someone the size of like a Cheeseburger or something, because that's the only way that he's going to be able to like actually control. Oh, that's stupid. That's dumb. That's dumb. That just shows that the hold wasn't actually applied. That takes me right out of the whole gimmick. That takes me right out of the whole gimmick. Him just being able to weasel out of it like that. That just shows the hold's not actually applied. If he can just like wiggle his butt out of there, that's stupid. That's bad. That's comedy wrestling stuff, which has a place in wrestling. It's just not something that I want in a shoot wrestling sort of tournament or in a shoot wrestling style promotion, or, you know, in a serious wrestling contest. Comedy wrestling has a place, but you got to be able to back it up with like a lot of more shoot wrestling type stuff. I don't know. And I want to be clear, I'm not a Cornette guy, but I feel like that's necessary to point out. But all right. Okay. Bennett being smart here, trying to take out one of the arms. I don't know what Mike Bennett... I don't know what anyone's finish is. Not really. But Bennett working the arm. This is smart. Hopefully he's going to build towards some kind of arm submission or something. Good. Ooh. Hammerlock STO there. Covers him. Yeah, good. Yeah, Bennett seems to have, like, pretty solid fundamentals. He's got, like, good like ring sense. He knows, like, he's got good psychology, is what I'm trying to say in the most roundabout way possible. Okay, cheeseburger underneath. Locks him up. Yep. Nope. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I don't know what are you doing, and that just requires the other guy to stand there while you do this little dance maneuver. That just requires the other guy to be a fucking idiot and stand there. It makes the other guy look stupid, and I don't like that. There's a way to do that. There's a way to do that and make it look shoot. There's a way to do that and make it look good. That wasn't it. And I'm not an athlete by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not going to say I am. I've done a little bit of martial arts over a decade ago, but I'm not an athlete. I'm not a shooter, but I know what stuff should look like, and I know what looks good and what doesn't, and Ooh! You know what? Mike Bennett should not be doing spears to regular people, but it works when he's doing them to people who are, yeah. It works when he's doing it to people who are literally a quarter his size. Yep, that's good. I like that. I think that looked good. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Ah, good sportsmanship there. Mike Bennett, perennial good guy. Too good of a guy, some would say. All right. Jokies. Jokies is coming out. That's sure. Who's Jokies? Ah, Jokies. All right, Jokies looks like a grown man. Looks like he can do some wrestling. I'm into it. All right, he looks like he's compared to the guys we've seen, at least, he looks like a pro wrestler. He doesn't look like he doesn't look like a star pro wrestler, but he does look like a professional wrestler. Okay. I don't necessarily think I could beat this guy up. So, okay, we got to get you out of the other side, guys. Circle around, circle around. There we go. All right, now it's right. Nope, wrong again. Okay. Now I want to see Joe Keys, because he is I mean, he's the first pro wrestler I've seen other than Mike Bennett in this tournament, in this gauntlet. Ooh, nasty. Just trading blows now. The fighting spirit on display between Jokies and Mike Bennett. I need them on opposite sides there. Please switch around. There we go. Oh, it's bad again. Ah, okay. So how long has Jokies been wrestling? I want to know how good he legitimately is. I've never heard of this guy before. But he looks like the kind of guy who, you know, should be working at, you know, at whatever level Ring of Honor still is. Ring of Honor is probably not as big as it used to be. I know Impact isn't. Is Ring of Honor bigger than Impact now? Almost certainly, right? Almost certainly. But, okay, Jokies. Jokies reminds me just very vaguely of, like, visually, like of a buffer BJ Whitmer. Okay. Oh, okay, alright, working on the leg now. Well, of course you're not going to get it the second time. Come on. Went to the well way too much there. Oh. Is that a rope break? Does that count as a rope break? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, right, it's YouTube. Shouldn't curse. Right. Oops. I don't know if I like Mike Bennett's trunks. I can't decide if I like the little face on his trunks or not. It's unique. Maybe. Maybe. Covers him up here, hooks the leg, but doesn't get more than a 2 count there. So Jokies has 2 rope breaks. Mike Bennett has 0. Is that legal? Is pulling on the tights like that legal? I don't think I've ever seen that brought up by any kind of like rules or anything like that. Pulling the trunks when you're going for like a leverage pin or something, that's illegal. But is pulling the tights to like use them as a handle, is that illegal? I think about the actual rules of wrestling because it should be a... I should think of it as... I think of it as a shoot. I've always wanted it to be a shoot because I love wrestling. Wrestling's cool. I just don't think that a lot of modern wrestling is cool. Mm-hmm. Alright. Ooh. I like this. And... Okay, I like that offense. That's good looking offense. What's he going for? Like a little elevated crab here? Mike, you can't get a rope break, buddy. I know your instincts, but you can't get a rope break. You're out of them. Oh, that's a good story. That's solid. That's solid. Although it does seem like if I was Mike Bennett, I would just roll my right shoulder a little bit and I'd be out of this hold and I'd be on my back again. Oh, now you see you're moving yourself into the hold more the more you turn that way, bud. Jokies could maybe have put more torque on that to sell that submission. So they're not allowed to brawl on the outside, or they are? It's unclear. The referee tried to stop Jokies from going outside to brawl, but I guess he just rolled to the other side and the referee was like, "Oop, well, I wasn't over there." So they have a 10 count, I'm sure, because it's American wrestling. Oh, standing on the hand. That's a good little thing. That's a good little thing. I like that. Okay. It's going to go for a big back suplex. No! Floats over and covers him. Mike Bennett, too. No. Not a 3 count, though. Well, Jokies, if he had been a little bit faster, maybe he wouldn't have dodged it. Mike Bennett working on the arm, trying to get that hold again, but he's not going to be able to. Jokies now got him up, tilt-a-whirl, but no. Mike Bennett, shitty little super kick, and now German suplex. Well, Jokie had his shoulders were down for half of that anyway. That's a double pin at that point. Oh, immediately. I like that. Really selling that. I love that. Jokies is the first actual pro wrestler I've seen in this gauntlet other than Mike Bennett. I liked that. I enjoyed that top to bottom. That was good stuff. For Ring of Honor's like mid card, this is very solid. These two are solid for a mid card. All right, who do we got next? PJ Black. He's Evan Bourne, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I was gonna say the little hood without anything connected to it was stupid, but you know what? I actually really like his beard. I like the medallion thing. I kind of dig this. This is, you know what? Yeah, this is a pro wrestler. All right. So they were hiding all the wrestlers for the end. That's cool. They let the wrestling school students come out first, and then they brought the actual wrestlers out. That's good. That's fine. I'm good with this. Yeah. Everybody who likes Ring of Honor has already clicked off the video if they ever clicked on it in the first place. But, you know, yeah, all right. Sure. Sure. PJ Black? You know what? PJ Black looks nothing like Evan Bourne, possibly because they're different people. I'm not clear. Well, it's not Evan Bourne. No, that's Matt Sydal. What the hell was his name? He was the other guy, the other flippy boy from Jesus, that's gonna bother me. PJ Black was not Evan Bourne. He was but he doesn't look the same. That's the point. He doesn't look the way he did. He doesn't look the same way he did when he was in WWE, and that's great. He looks like an entirely different person. He's reinvented himself completely. He looks like a grown man. Looks like a wrestler. Oh, that's gonna bother the hell out of me. I know who PJ Black is, though. I know him. I do. I'm so tempted to Google him in the middle of all this, but I shouldn't. He looks great. He looks significantly more impressive than the people who've come before him. Except for Joki. Joki was good too. Oh, joint manipulation here from PJ Black. Rolls him up though. That's interesting. Okay. Bennett with north-south pin. Oh, good bridge there from PJ Black. Man, I wish there was a major company for PJ Black to wrestle in, because he's got a solid look. But unfortunately, there are no real pro wrestling companies. Well, there's no pro wrestling companies to my taste, I should say that. There's plenty of wrestling companies. Ooh. You know, I'm enjoying the wrestling from these two. That's good. Oh. I like how cocky PJ is. He's the best heel we've seen. Oh, well, he was definitely watching the I'm talking to the commentators now. I shouldn't do that. But he was definitely watching the monitors before. He commented on Mike Bennett lacking any rope breaks, and you know, he definitely has some idea of what's going on coming into this. So, like, he has an idea of what he's doing. Like, he has an idea of what's going on before this. Mike Bennett really retreating to those to those ropes for safety, but they're not going to provide safety because he's used all his rope breaks. That's an interesting storytelling mechanism. I like that as a storytelling mechanism. And shoots him off. Shoulder tackle. Into the ropes. Hops over. Leapfrog. Ooh. Good wrestling there. Ooh. Oh. PJ Black just kind of shrugging it off. I liked that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now he's gonna punch him. He's gonna. Oh, I love how they're building to this. I love how they're building to PJ Black using a closed fist punch. I mean, it's weird to take a glove off to do it, because the glove would provide more protection. I mean, that's the entire reason boxers wear gloves. It's to protect their hands. But That was the... Ah, there we go. Oh. I like... That's good. That's good healing. I like that. Okay. I kind of want PJ Black to win this because I want to watch more PJ Black. And I know I'm almost certainly not going to come back to Ring of Honor after this, but I want to see PJ Black move forward. I want to see him against somebody else. I want to see how he does against someone who is not obviously a good pro wrestler like Mike Bennett. Because I believe that, you know, PJ Black is legitimately very capable in the ring, and he's very good, obviously. But I want to see him, like, work against somebody else, and I know I'm not going to get to because Mike Bennett's going to win this. I think Mike Bennett's going to win the Gauntlet in general. Point of elbow. Yeah! That looked good. That looked good. You know what? I appreciate PJ Black working this, like, slower style. That was a punch. That was a close fist. Oh. Oh. Mmm. Mm. I like this. I'm really into this. Okay. And PJ Black just stomping on the neck of Mike Bennett now. Goes to the top rope. Does PJ Black. PJ Black looking for some high-risk offense here. Double axe handle, but no. Mike Bennett able to break it. T-bone suplex. That looked good. That was a good sequence. It's hard for me not to go into announcer mode. Because that's been my experience with wrestling recently, just calling matches. Okay. Whips him into the ropes. Nice. Ooh! Up onto his shoulder. What's he looking for here? Oh! Death Valley Driver, very nice. Ah. I really appreciate the Death Valley Driver as a finishing maneuver. I've always thought it looked good. Almost no matter who does it. But, yeah, man, the DVD is one of my favorite finishers, I think. That move's always going to be over with me. You know, even if Mike Bennett doesn't win this, they're definitely putting him over big, right? They're definitely building him to be, if not the guy, a guy for the company. And if they're not, then they're making a mistake. I don't know what the main event roster in Ring of Honor looks like right now. C4 cover 2, and no, not able to get the 3 count through. But I don't know what the main event roster looks like in ROH right now, but Mike Bennett, they're clearly trying to book him up. If it's not for this, then it's going to be for something else. That was beautiful. That was a really good brain buster. I would go for a fall. I would go for a pin there. Ooh. 2? No. You know, it is actually a testament to both of these guys that they were able to draw me in because, man, early on, oh gosh, this gauntlet was rough. But, you know, these two, the last 3 guys, Mike Bennett, Jokey, and PJ Black, have all drawn me into this gauntlet. And maybe that's what a YouTube thing should be. Maybe that's what a YouTube wrestling match show thing should be. Covers him up. 1, 2. This could be it. No. Ooh! That head kick, though. Oh! The spear maybe doesn't work the same with someone the same size as you. But, ooh! Nice pile driver. 2. Could be it. Yeah! Alright. Mike Bennett with a good, solid win there. Oh, he won the whole match. Okay, sure. I mean, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Good for him. What's that? He got 3 wins, I think? Good for him. I don't know how I feel about the ice pack thing. The ice pack gimmick is a little weird. Just instantly applying the ice packs to the guys. That's a little strange to me. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I've never seen that in wrestling. Maybe that might be good. I don't know if it's good or not. Oh, hey, weird. I don't know if I like PJ Black showing the respect there. God, who the hell was he before? Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's PJ Black now, and PJ Black is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm into it. I'll watch. I would watch Mike Bennett in the Pure Wrestling Championship match. Why not? If it's on YouTube at some point, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna pay money, but I mean, it hasn't sold me on like an actual pay-per-view or iPay-per-view or God forbid a TV show, but I do like that Mike Bennett, over the course of this match, had me going from, oh, this is the cuckold guy, to, oh, he's pretty cool. I appreciate that. And that's good. That's a good wrestler. That's a good wrestling performance, and that's a good wrestler. Who can make me go from thinking he's a joke at the beginning of a match to actually being down to see him wrestle in the future. I like Mike Bennett. This wasn't like, this was, okay, nothing about this was like top tier, amazing, godly wrestling or anything, but it was solid. It was fine. This was fine. This was good. I enjoyed this. I might do this again. The ROH marks are gonna bury me, but yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, if anyone even clicks on this, you know. But oh, the Briscoes. I know of them. The Foundation is a very good, stable name, faction name. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy a pay-per-view. Why am I still watching? Why am I watching this blood drive thing? Well, I should have clicked off already. This should be over by now. Who even is this? Who are you? You look like a grown man. You look like a wrestler, but you also could be just like that. Could be an EMT for all I know. But yeah, okay. So I don't know, man. Thoughts on the match. Thoughts on the Gauntlet. Real quick, I'm gonna close this out because I don't want the video to run too much longer than the show. But thoughts. I enjoyed it. I thought that there were 3 professional wrestlers in that, and then there were other guys who could be wrestlers at some point if they try hard. Cheeseburger has some sort of potential. I didn't think anyone here didn't have any kind of potential. Mooney, I do think that, like, he could be something, even if it's just like a jobber. He could be a very solid undercard guy who he'll never be champion, but he could be a solid undercard guy who, if you put him in a mask, or if he hits the gym and also wears a mask, he could be a wrestler. I could buy him as a wrestler. There was the Italian guy who jobbed out real quick. He needs to keep the mask on, or he needs to ditch it entirely. Either one. You know, give Mooney his mask. Give Mooney his mask, and Mooney would be so much cooler if he had that mask. But, you know, there were some good guys in this. I thought it was a pretty solid bit of wrestling. And it's the first, like, wrestling that I've watched in, probably since, I think I watched the Rumble this year with Dusty and them. I think I watched the Rumble this year. I don't remember if I watched it. It was a very nothing show, if I did, I guess. I think that the camaraderie was more enjoyable than the wrestling itself. But, yeah, man, like, I enjoyed what I was seeing here. I would probably watch off the strength of this, I would watch at least a Mike Bennett match. I do not know that I would want to sit through 2 hours, or God forbid 3 hours of Ring of Honor, because I've had, I don't know, like, nothing about Ring of Honor has ever been, like, it's never clicked for me. But this was a good match. Mike Bennett looks like a star. PJ Black looks like a star. Joe Key could be a good guy. Needs a different name, probably. Joe Key needs a different name, but Joe Key is solid. He looks like a pro wrestler. He's built for it. Everybody involved in this could be a professional wrestler. 3 of them are. 3 of them are not. Yet. But kind of are. But not. But sort of. But not. But I don't know. So, if you guys had a good time, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. If you guys had a good time, do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I might be back pretty soon with another episode of this. But Fire Promoter Complete will be returning tomorrow. Just want to do something special for the 4th of July. So, happy 4th of July to anybody who's in America. And if you're not, happy random day of the week for you. But yeah, if you guys liked this, I might do it more in the future, like I said. I had a good time with it. And I just want to thank you guys for watching, and say bye for now.